my name is Billy Music. I'm a father, motorcyclist, amateur mechanic, videographer, and all-around goofball. I've been around motorcycles for as long as I can remember. A few years back, my best friend and I decided to do something completely ridiculous. To ride our motorcycles through all 50 states. My YouTube channel chronicles the riding trips and other miscellaneous motorcycle shenanigans. Welcome to Byway of Motorcycle.
To mission plan for a multi-day Byway of Motorcycle trip of your own. We have a few prerequisites that you must have. Number one, a laptop makes life very simple, preferably with streets and trips loaded, so you can figure out days, mileage, where, obviously is important, things of that nature. Calculator, for the same reason. We have highlighters. But for the highlighters we have, obviously, a map of the U.S. because, well, the entire U.S. is our playground. Pick where you want to go. So we have a map of the whole place, not just part of it, all of it. And we both have our laptops. Oh, and don't forget the most important part.
The most important part.
You have to have your liquid refreshment for mission planning.
You cannot mission plan without beer.
You must have beer.
Now, I have to stop and explain what I mean by vision. Vision is what separates a motorcycle ride from a motorcycle road trip. A motorcycle ride, you merely put gas in your bike, you twist the throttle, you repeat until you get to your destination. It's really boring. It usually involves interstate and, whatever. Now, a motorcycle road trip is an adventure. You want to stop at weird places and see things you've never seen before or things that you've always wanted to see. And this is going to be a personal thing. You're going to want to decide what you want to see. One of the things I use besides the internet is obviously I use books, but this is an author named Chris Epting. You can buy his books on Amazon or whatever. And he wrote these books, and he's got about 6 of them now. I have about 3 of them. And it's where pop culture history was made. And so you can just go and find just neat stuff across the U.S. And once you have your map and you have your vision, you can use a book like this to see what's close to your route, and maybe wander off the beaten path a little bit to go see these things. One of the joys of owning a motorcycle is curvy roads. It's so much better on a bike than it could be in a car. Obviously, if you're going to be staying on the highway, you're not going to experience anything but the boring humdrum freeway driving. But, Billmaa to the rescue, one of my recommendations to you on your motorcycle trip is go to a website called motorcycleroads.us. And again, this is also US specific, and it's not going to help my European riders, and I'm sorry, guys. But anyway, the website lists state by state all the motorcycle roads within that area. It's a really great site because it's written by motorcyclists and recommended by motorcyclists.
How we do this is we pick how many days we need, how many states we need. We also factor in what we want to see on the way, who do we know that we can stay with in the travels, and that's about it. And then from there we pick a date, we make preparations for hotel rooms and whatnot. We prep the bikes, do a gear inventory, then we film for you guys, and we roll out of the driveway.
There you have it.
So now that you've done all your research, you've gotten into your books, you got on the internet, you picked out all the landmarks and museums and people you want to see. You've also picked some excellent motorcycling roads, maybe going through a state park or something like that, something to get you off the highway. Now you're starting to approach your final route that you'll be drawing on your map with the blue highlighter. And let's say, for example, our 2,400 mile trip now has 800 miles added to it. So in our 400 mile a day budget, we're going to add 2 days. So now we've got a total of 8 days of driving, 2 days with grandmother, and for a total of 10 days. So now that you have the time budget, now we can start talking about the monetary budget.
And that was probably a pretty cool camera angle, I think.